Cirque du Soleil Entertainment recently announced a new show at the Outrigger Waikiki Beachcomber Hotel. It's set to start in 2024. And here to talk about it is Dr. Aaron Salah. Hi, Aaron. Thank you for joining us.
Oh, thanks for having me. Thank you for having me.
You have been tapped to be the creative cultural producer for Cirque du Soleil Hawaii. Tell us about what your role entails.
Yeah, it's really fun and exciting. I get to work with a creative team that is, representative of really the best in the industry, together with the best of the local community, Native Hawaiian community. So we get to just use this platform to tell Hawaiian story. It's really exciting work.
Oh, okay. So I got to tell you, I was in Las Vegas last week, and I watched a Cirque show. I watched the Beatles Love Show. Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh, fantastic.
Yeah,
it's a combination. Yeah, it's a combination of what? Acrobatics, theater, dance, music, impressive staging.
Yeah.
What can Hawaii residents expect for this one?
I think all the very same. Everything that Cirque brings to the stage, to presentation, to production quality, brought together with Pacific storytelling, and not just Pacific storytelling, Hawaiian storytelling, but story of the particular place of the Beachcomber in Waikiki. That place is called Kalu'okau. It's owned by Queen Emma. And so our goal is really to tell story of Hawaii, but tell a specific story about this place, using Cirque du Soleil as a platform.
Well, Dr. Salah, I think a lot of people want to know, tell us about this actual show, but we have to just put it out there. It's still in its infancy
We're still
stages.
in design, absolutely. We're still in design. Yeah.
So, what can you tell us at least about the design process?
So we're bringing together a group of kumuhula, fashion designers, Native Hawaiian artists who really represent the best of the best in our community, and they're contributing to the creative design process of the show. They're contributing to the creative design process of the storytelling of the show, and really working with producers and creatives at Cirque du Soleil to find ways where Cirque can use Hawaiian storytelling to influence and inform the kinds of things that Cirque does in terms of their acrobatic acts, etc. But also in an opportunity for us to use Cirque as a platform to bring Hawaiian storytelling to the world.
Well, I gotta say, Dr. Salah, I mean, I think it's just so great that they tapped you. It sounds like Cirque really wants to tell a local story and tell it right.
Absolutely, absolutely.
All right. Can you also tell us about this deal that Outrigger and Cirque did? I mean, how were they able to seal this deal?
Yeah, hats off to my very good friend, Chief Marketing Officer over at Outrigger, Sean D., who's been really working at this potential project for quite a few years. Jeff Wagner over at Outrigger as well, and Eric Grilly at Cirque du Soleil, and Simon Painter at Cirque du Soleil. I mean, it's really this group of guys coming together and finding opportunity and then really seizing the day, taking advantage of the opportunity that's available to us with the Beachcomber showroom.
Okay, one question is a two-part thing.
Sure.
Lastly, what are you most excited for? And also, when a local resident attends this show, which is set to late 2024,
right. Mm-hmm.
What are you hoping that they leave, the feeling that they get after watching the show?
Well, I think I'm most excited about the opportunity for us to envision our own stories in this way. This is the first collaboration of its kind with Cirque du Soleil, and so using Cirque du Soleil and their creative process to tell Hawaiian story is something I'm very excited about. I think locals should be looking forward to seeing stories that are familiar to us on a stage and presented in a way they may not have ever thought of presenting a story, so exciting stuff. It's exciting stuff.
I wish I had like a time clock or something where we could fast forward to 2024 because I can't wait to watch this show.
Me too, myself.
Does it have a name yet?
Not yet.
All right, well, we'll keep in touch with you.
Yeah.
Dr. Aaron Salah, thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks for having me.